these are 3 of my pawpaw trees. They're still baby trees. This is only their 2nd season in the ground, so they're still pretty small, but they grew so much this year, so I'll explain each tree as I go. But I'll start with this one over here. So this tree, just to give like a little view of it, this tree I got from Hertz Garden in like an order. That it was like an order on Amazon. You get 2 with an order. So this is one of them, and it has nice leaves. I feel like they're not too large and not too like spectacular like the other one that I have, but this one's pretty nice. Like, but the one thing that I have noticed with this tree is that it has some signs, I guess, of spotting and yellowing on the leaves, which I really don't mind because it seems like some pawpaws get this on them. But yeah, like see, here's a good example. Like see how it's kind of yellowish on there, and I don't know if maybe I just stressed the tree out, but I keep it well watered. Yeah, maybe it just has like more susceptible leaves, but still it's very pretty. And then see, and I wish I would have just left this tree alone this season, but see that branch right there that's cut? I tried to graft onto this branch and the graft didn't take, so now I feel like it's missing a branch that would have been like right where my finger would be, like right there, and it probably would have looked so much nicer, but still a nice tree. So yeah, that's the one from Hertz. Failed attempt with the grafting. Okay, then we'll move on to this one. So this is like the big one, the one that I love so much. It has like the nicest leaves of any of the trees that I have, I think, and it's a seedling from Hertz too. Came with the other order. So I don't know what kind of tree this is, but I just love the leaves. So it has like I mean, my hands are kind of small, but like I feel like this is pretty big for its 2nd season. It grew, just to show you, like, this is the top of it, but like this whole to right there grew from right here all the way up, and it still is growing. So I think it grew like 20 inches in that one shoot or something. So like that's pretty good. So here's another view of it. I just love the leaves on this one. I think it has like the prettiest leaves of any of the pawpaws that I have right now. So I'm happy because it was a random seedling. So it's nice to know that this one at least looks really pretty. So maybe you don't have really nice growth. And it looks like it actually has some flower buds on it too. Like right here, like I can't see. Like right here is like the pointy ones, and then right here are the ones that are the flower buds. I think there's 1, 2, 3 right there, and then there's another flower bud someplace. I think it's on, I don't know if it's right here. Yep, right here. Sorry, I can look all over the place with this camera. It's right there. It'd be like really hard to see because I can't maneuver this camera at home. But yeah, it's right there. So yeah, this is the really nice seedling with the nice leaves. So hoping that this one will have good fruit, and it's got really tall. And then this one, I really love this one now that it started growing out. This was the one that I was having trouble with actually earlier in the season. It had like no growth coming on while the other ones were like taking off. And I actually posted on YouTube about this, and like I asked like many people on forums like what could be the problem. And I think the main problem was that the tree needed the soil to be, I don't know if it's acidified or like more acidic, but it needed like some fertilizer. So I gave it Job's organic fertilizer, like acid loving formula, and it really took off. Also, I don't think I said anything about this, but this is the KSU Atwood Pawpaw. So this is a cultivar. This is the one from Kentucky State University's Pawpaw program. So this one should have good fruit, and it definitely has like a very nice like shape to it now that it started growing out. But the one thing that I've noticed about it is that right here at the base of the tray, where the graft, zoom in, okay, where the graft meets, like this is the graft right here, and this is where it meets the seedling. I don't know if you can see it, but there's kind of like a indent and like an opening that started to split open. Here, I'll turn it this way so maybe you'll be able to see it better. But there's a split right there, and it looks like it's healing, but do you see the cracks that are forming on the base of it right here? I messaged KSU Pawpaw, and they said that it should just smooth out over time, and I really hope so, because I don't want to lose this tree because it's very pretty, and it's the only cultivar that I have, so hoping that it makes it. So yeah, these are my 3 pawpaw trees that I have. I have seedlings that I just planted this year actually that I'm gonna make a separate video about. I'll show those. But yeah, so, ew, little butterfly. But yeah, so I love this one. Look at the leaves, they're so pretty. It's just like, I feel like next year it's gonna get big. It's gonna just take over. And this one, which is probably mad at me because I chopped off its branch. I was trying to graft it, but hopefully next year it'll come back bigger and I won't mess with it. I don't know, maybe I will. Try to graft it again. But yeah, so those are my 3 pawpaws, and I'll make a separate video about my seedlings. Yay!